Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Khushi and all of you are watching Khushi Interacts, where we learn, grow and serve. So today we are going to discuss about a humongously exciting topic. So are you all ready? Let's begin. दोस्तों, आप सभी ने अपनी लाइफ में बहुत सारे ट्रिप्स एंड टूर्स एंजॉय किए होंगे एंड आई एम डैम श्योर कि वो सारे ट्रिप्स काफ़ी एक्साइटिंग भी होंगे, बट ये हम गारंटीड कह सकते हैं कि आज जिस बारे में हम सभी बात करने वाले हैं उसके बारे में जानना आपके लिए सबसे ज़्यादा एक्साइटिंग और इंटरेस्टिंग साबित हो सकता है. सो फ्रेंड्स, have you ever imagined going to space and discovering things out of this world? You definitely must have done that. But today let me tell you that all your dreams and desires to go to space and explore can come true. Yes, literally I am not joking. ये सब जो भी हमने डिस्कस किया सच में पॉसिबल है और आप अगले साल से ही स्पेस में अपना काइंड ऑफ वेकेशन मनाने जा सकते हैं. और हाँ, सबसे बड़ी बात कि आपको ये सब करने के लिए कोई स्पेसिफिक ट्रेनिंग की ज़रूरत नहीं होगी और ना ही आपको कोई एस्ट्रोनॉट बनना होगा. तो फिर ये सब पॉसिबल कैसे होगा? चलिए जानते हैं. कौन है वो लोग जो इसे पॉसिबल कर पाएंगे और सबसे बड़ी बात, क्या हम इसे अफोर्ड कर सकते हैं? एक्चुअली में दोस्तों 3 लोग हैं जो इस चीज़ को पॉसिबल बना रहे हैं. सो लेट अस नो कौन है वो लोग. पहले हैं बिलियनर रिचर्ड ब्रांसन, हु इज द ओनर ऑफ स्पेस टूरिज्म कंपनी वर्जिन गैलेक्टिक. The second one is Jeff Bezos, who is the owner of Amazon as well as a space tourism company named Blue Origin. And the third one is Elon Musk, who is the owner of Tesla and a space company named SpaceX. So there was a competition going between Richard Branson and Jeff Bezos that who will be the first man to travel to space in his own rocket. And preceding to this, Richard Branson originally planned his first attempt a few months later. But surprisingly, he preponed his plan and made his attempt a few days ago. That was on 11th of July. With his 2 pilots and 3 other crew members, he got into his Unity spacecraft and flew into the sky, and the mission was successful. Now, leaving Jeff Bezos behind, he became the world's first man to go to space in his own spaceship. It is very interesting to know the technical details. तो चलिए जानते हैं, because he was not in a rocket that is launched from a launch pad. Instead, he was in a kind of airplane. और आप इस एयरप्लेन को एक स्पेस प्लेन भी बुला सकते हैं because it went into space. So what happened was that there was a big plane on the runway. You can call it the mother aircraft. The smallest space plane is attached to it and is named the Unity. Initially, both planes take off from the runway together because they are attached, and when they reach around 50,000 feet altitude, the Unity space plane detaches from the mother aircraft. And then at a supersonic speed, that is the speed faster than the speed of sound, it goes towards the space. But जब हम यहाँ स्पेस में जाने की बात करते हैं, what it exactly means that it was 88 kilometers above the Earth's surface. That means if you look out of the window at that height, you could get to see the curvature of the Earth. And this was the view from the flight. And most interestingly, at this height, the passengers in the plane can experience weightlessness, like the astronauts experience the zero gravity. But the unfortunate thing is that the plane does not remain at that height for very long. Weightlessness can be experienced for only 4 minutes on this Virgin Galactic flight. After this, the plane starts its descent and lands on the runway like a normal airplane. It takes only 1 hour to complete this entire journey. And apart from the detaching of the space plane, reaching to the top and landing back takes only 15 minutes. So it is not a very long journey. We can see the photos and videos because Richard Branson live streamed his test flight on the internet. Another interesting thing which we need to be proud of is that among the 6 crew members, one was an Indian-born woman, Sirisha. This incident is historic for many reasons. Even though Richard Branson was not the first private civilian to go to space, but we can claim him the first one to go in a private airplane. So, for this reason, you may think that Richard Branson did not actually go to space. If you do, then you would not be the first person to think that. Jeff Bezos' space company Blue Origin mocked him on Twitter. They said that there will always be an asterisk next to Richard Branson's name. Why? Because he went only till 88 kilometers, when globally most scientists believe that space actually begins at the height of 100 kilometers, like above 100 kilometers, and this 100 kilometer is known as the Kármán line. Internationally, the Astronauts Organization in European countries believe that this line is the official boundary between our atmosphere and the space. But in USA, the US government and NASA believe that the boundary between the atmosphere and the space starts at the height of 80 km. Hence, रिचर्ड ब्रांसन के डिफेंस में ये कहा जा सकता है कि यूएस स्टैंडर्ड्स के अकॉर्डिंग वो एक्चुअली स्पेस में गए थे, लेकिन इंटरनेशनल स्टैंडर्ड्स के अकॉर्डिंग वो नहीं गए थे। इसलिए जेफ बेजोस की कंपनी जो थी उन्होंने उनका मजाक बनाया, और जब जेफ बेजोस खुद स्पेस में जाने का अटेम्प्ट करेंगे तो उन्होंने कहा कि वो 100 किलोमीटर की लाइन को क्रॉस करने की कोशिश करेंगे। डिफरेंस बहुत ही क्रिटिकल है। जेफ बेजोस जब खुद ट्राई करेंगे तो उनकी कंपनी ने जो रॉकेट बनाया है वो उसमें बैठकर ऊपर जाएंगे। इनकी कंपनी का दावा है, ये क्लेम करते हैं कि 100 किलोमीटर से ऊपर तो ये क्रॉस करेंगे ही, बट ऑल्सो दैट द विंडोज ऑफ द स्पेसक्राफ्ट विल बी मैसिवली ह्यूज सो दैट यू कैन एंजॉय वॉचिंग द अर्थ। लेकिन वर्जिन गैलेक्टिक स्पेस प्लेन की जो विंडोज थी वो एयरप्लेन की साइज की विंडोज थी, तो उसमें से काफ़ी छोटा व्यू आता है। दूसरी बात ये क्लेम करते हैं कि इनके रॉकेट में एस्केप सिस्टम होगा जो वर्जिन गैलेक्टिक स्पेस प्लेन में नहीं था। और तीसरी बात कहते हैं कि हमारे रॉकेट का कोई इम्पैक्ट नहीं पड़ेगा एनवायरनमेंट पे, क्योंकि हम एनवायरनमेंट फ्रेंडली फ्यूल का इस्तेमाल करेंगे और जो एग्जॉस्ट होगा वो सिर्फ पानी होगा। लेकिन जो वर्जिन गैलेक्टिक के केस में बहुत ही हार्मफुल नाइट्रस ऑक्साइड रिलीज हो रही है जो बहुत ही डैमेजिंग है हमारे एनवायरनमेंट के लिए। Now, most importantly, let's talk about how expensive will it be if you want to go to space. So the price of one ticket of the Virgin Galactic flight will be $250,000, which in Indian currency will cost around 2 crores to 2.5 crores. Now it is up to you whether you can afford it or not. In fact, 600 लोगों ने already अपनी tickets reserve कर लिए हैं, which include many famous names like Justin Bieber and actor Leonardo DiCaprio. They are expecting full commercial services by the year 2022. And Richard Branson का कहना है कि eventually the price will be lowered when more people will start using it. Or it says that eventually the price of the ticket may be low as $40,000, which in Indian currency is around 30 to 35 lakhs. So definitely आज के time पे it is not something that a common man can afford. But once it starts maybe 10, 15 or 20 years down the line, I think that normal people भी इसको afford कर पाएंगे. The tickets of the spacecraft of Elon Musk was auctioned and it was sold for $55 million. But it is a bit different because it is a proper rocket and possible that the flight of Elon Musk may take you to the international space stations to travel. Now, talking about the training, you do not need the astronaut level training, but yes, initially you will be trained so that you know how to behave in zero gravity and what you should do in case of any emergencies. So for now, it is not very realistic for the common man because it contains so much of risk factor and this thing has not been tried out many times. So being afraid is normal, and even Richard Branson भी कहते हैं, he acknowledges these risk factors. Firstly, उनका intention था to build this in 2004 and he thought that space tourism will be possible by 2007. But after so many problems and hurdles, one of his test flight crashed in 2014 in which many people even died. But today this thing is finally ready in 2021. But the risk factors also include the impact of zero gravity on the human body, which has never been studied in the long term because this space travel is a very recent phenomena. Many people have criticized all three billionaires on this point that space tourism will be something that only rich people can afford, which include around only top 0.1% of the people, but it will lead to so much of environmental pollution, and the environmental impact of this will be so large that it is very disproportionate. The other people will not get the opportunity to do this, but the environmental impact on the earth, they have to be born with the others. But for now, we can just be proud and pray that this technology and advancement must not leave any negative impact on our health and also on our environment. तो आज के लिए बस इतना ही. I hope that you liked the video. If you did, then don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment down what you feel about it. Till then, take care, and thank you so much everyone for watching. Keep learning, keep growing and keep serving.